Waiver Wire Winners, these are players rostered in under 50% of Fantrax leagues to consider picking up before Week 1 kicks off. Kenny Pickett has looked great in preseason. He has a good core of Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, Pat Freiermuth, Najee Harris. We saw some upside with his legs last year, 237 on the ground in just 13 games. I think he can take a leap in year 2. Deion Jackson is likely going to be the running back 1 for the Colts in Week 1 against Jacksonville. We know Jonathan Taylor is set to miss 4 weeks. Zach Moss is not going to be back until Week 2 or Week 3. This guy had double-digit scoring 4 times last season. Nico Collins had 5 weeks of double-digit scoring last season. Weeks 10 through 13, he saw 10, 7, 9, and 10 targets before he got banged up. There's big question marks to who will be C.J. Stroud's wide receiver 1. I'm going to bet on the 6'4", 215 wide receiver that has some downfield upside in Nico Collins. Marvin Mims Jr. was a second-round selection by the Denver Broncos this year. He had 3 pretty good receiving yard seasons back at Oklahoma. Jerry Jeudy is likely going to miss time. He could land into some immediate volume in this new Sean Payton Broncos offense. Van Jefferson earned 89 targets back in 2021 with Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp is likely going to miss Week 1. Reports are saying Van Jefferson is probably going to be the wide receiver 1 in this offense at least Week 1 against Seattle, which could be a good passing volume game. DJ Shark is aiming to play Week 1, so keep an eye on that. But last season, he was top 10 in yards per target and yards per reception. He does have a 1,000-yard season under his belt. I think roles are still wide open with rookie Bryce Young in Carolina, and he could be a big part of this offense. I really like rookie Jaden Reed, who was selected in the 2nd round by Green Bay. Back at Michigan State, he had a season of 1,000-plus receiving yards and double-digit touchdowns, 217 vacated targets for the Packers. He had a great preseason. I think he is going to operate in the slot for Jordan Love. Hunter Henry had a mediocre 59 targets last season. Mike Gesicki lands in New England with Coach Bill Belichick, who has historically boosted this guy. Gesicki has had 2 seasons over 700 receiving yards and 3 seasons ranging from 85 to 111 targets. There's not really great options in the wide receiver room for the Patriots, so he could see pretty consistent volume. Trey McBride was a former 2nd-round selection back in 2022 after posting a 90-catch, 1,121 receiving yard season in his final year at Colorado State. I don't think Zach Ertz is healthy going into Week 1, and outside of Hollywood Brown, we really don't know who the number 2 target is going to be. It could be Trey McBride, and I think that this team is going to be chasing plenty of games this season through the air. Go check out those waiver wires to see if any of these players are available in your league. And be sure you are following the Fantrax socials for consistent content on a weekly basis throughout the entire fantasy football season. These waiver wire winner videos will drop every week and help you guys out.